is up, guys? It is a little Harpy. Today I'm gonna be doing a world update, part 2, I guess. Um, I know I said I would do the last one, or in the last one I said I would do it a week after, but I just didn't out of laziness, and I don't know, just waited. But in this one, I'm gonna just try to show off the new things that we've built. I'm gonna try to remember, like, I'm gonna try not to just show off things I already did show off. But if I forget, it's whatever. So I'll just say I'm still living in this, like, this is still my house. Although I don't really stay here anymore, and I'll show where I do stay now. I still like come here to sleep and put some storage stuff, but it's not really like my main area anymore. But I'll just show some updates with the town. So first thing I'll show, or I don't think we named in the last video. I don't think we had a name for the town yet, but we ended up calling it Deer Hollow. And there's kind of a reason for that, I guess. Basically, it's really dumb. We kind of tried to create some lore for our world, and our like god in the world is a deer, so that's why there's this big deer statue, and then also like some other stuff, but yeah, our god basically is a deer, and I think Deer Hollow was like a ChatGPT generated name that I just asked ChatGPT if it had any names for like a medieval town, Minecraft town based around a deer. That's what it came up with. And then these are the announcements. It's it's really dumb. It says like, hold on, let me you know what, let me turn off. I turn off waypoints, or I think I'm just showing those off for now. I think I will remember where everything is anyways, but yeah, the Church of the Deer God has been built, and the holy the first church service has been held. Pastor Doug, which is me, read from the Holy Bible of the Deer God, all praise to the mighty antlers. It's pretty dumb. But yeah, so this is the deer statue, and this right here is our church. That's upside down crosses because basically I just followed a tutorial, and it's not like a Christian church. It's not like a Satan church or anything. I don't know, the upside down crosses basically, I didn't know what else to put, and I figured I didn't want to represent it as like a Christian church. So yeah, because it's the Church of the Deer God. Basically, if you come in here, I did just follow a tutorial, I don't remember the name. Like, I'm not going to take credit for this, I'm not this good at building. But I did build this all myself. Basically, instead of like up here in the tutorial, the guy put like a cross type thing. It's supposed to be like a taxidermy deer up here instead of like a cross. And just like random stuff. Like I took some creative liberty, I guess, in here, kind of. I don't like these banners, they don't really represent anything. This, I guess, was kind of supposed to be like where you get baptized, I guess. And then I guess this is where you eat like the body of the deer or something, I don't know. Put some bushes, just some armor to fill the space, some barrels to fill the space. And then over here we actually have like a book where I had ChatGPT generate some like prayers. Like, it isn't like a Bible, it's just supposed to be like prayers. Oh yeah, oh god, I'm not gonna read through them. Basically, it's hard to explain, but yeah, yeah, so this took me a couple hours to build. Oh, what the? That's cool. I think it looks pretty sick. You know, I think it fits well. But yeah, pretty cool. And then here's the deer statue, which I don't think was finished. Let me just put this in my hotbar. I don't think this was finished um, in the last video. So yeah, that got finished, and it's supposed to be like, it looks, let me just go over here real quick. It looks pretty sick, like from a, like especially over here, it looks pretty cool, especially at like night. Like that looks cool. That looks pretty cool. But yeah, so it's supposed to be like the entrance through the, you go under the deer and then you enter the church of the deer god. I believe this is new. It's just a well, just to fill in some space. My brother built that, I think. But if we come this way, I think this tower was already here in the last video, and it was, it still doesn't serve like a purpose. Like it just fills in space right now. So I was already there. The library was already here. This also hasn't been expanded upon. There's no way like really to get to the top floor. There's nothing in there, and I do want to use it as the place to sell my enchantment books, or enchanted books. But I don't know. I think if I were to do that, I would tear this down and then have stairs going up and then sell them up here. And if you saw my other video, I showed like the selling create system, so that's probably what I do. But yeah, and then this is the blacksmith. I believe this is new. My friend Chablis built this, and basically it's just for, oh yeah, it's overstressed, unfortunately. It has issues sometimes, I guess, but basically you just smelt stuff. I don't think you can smelt food, but if I wanted to smelt like cobblestone, it would go here. Lava would come through here and smelt it really quick. It's like quick, fast smelting. It's pretty cool. I use it when it's working sometimes. And I actually used it. Well, I had like Chablis used it to create all the stone bricks for the church. So yeah. Really nice build, looks really nice. And then here is another building that's kind of, it's been unfinished for a while. It's an alchemist building, so like potions and stuff that my brother built. And there's no like real entrance. I think you enter through here right now. Yeah. Nothing in here yet. I mean, it looks cool. You just need to actually put something in, like put an entrance, and I don't know, maybe make it have a use. But we haven't really been building like buildings lately. Like I think like my brother started building this probably like 6 or 7 days ago, and that was like the last building, and it's not finished. And then the church was my last. This is really like my only like big build on the, not big, but you know, like decently sized build in the town so far. But yeah, we've been more focused on like create mod and like killing the Ender Dragon, which we did 2 days ago, and getting elytras and things like that. But yeah, so this was in the last video, but it now serves a different purpose. Either this is just gonna be my storage system or storage unit, which is kind of dumb. But basically, I bought this building. My brother built this like around when like right after we started the server, and it was Zaniel's Tailor, but it served no actual purpose. Like you couldn't buy armor here or anything like that. So I bought it. I think I gave him like 5 diamonds or something. It might have been 3, and I just filled it with barrels, and I'm currently holding just like some bricks and logs in it, which I got these bricks from my brick generator, which I will show you in a minute. Let me go to sleep real quick. I'm not really gonna edit this video, I don't think. I don't feel like it. Maybe I'll put like music over it, but yeah. So the reason I'll talk about it in a minute, but let me see. Let's see. This I believe, yeah, this was definitely here in the last video, but this is Chablis' base, and I'm gonna show you some upgrades. It's much larger now. So everything looks like the same from the last video. He still has a steam engine, which looks really cool, don't get me wrong. But if you come, is there anything new over here? No. This is his andesite generator. I think this was in the last video. He has 25,000 andesite in this vault, which is insane. Really unnecessary. But I mean, it's cool. Like, don't get me wrong, it's cool. It's just, I don't know. He'll never use that much. But down here is the expansion, I guess. So this right here is his log generator, or log farm, tree farm, whatever you want to call it. You activate it using this lever, using a redstone link. I'm not gonna do that because I don't wanna mess with this stuff. But yeah. So basically, he mined all this out using a drill, and I don't remember exactly what he wants to do with it, but basically he wanted it to be like a desert. I don't remember why fully. I guess he's gonna build a gold farm. He built a sand generator over here, which also does produce clay and flint. It's a pretty simple, really simple build. Just uses, it generates cobblestone, and then it just produces it has two crushing wheels that crushes it into sand. Really simple, but it works. He actually died to this, and all of his items got crushed, which sucks, but he's all good. So yeah, this is his expansion. Hopefully he continues to work on it because it looks cool. I don't think there's anything else, but yeah, looks pretty cool. Is there anything over here? I think he said he wants to put animals in there, I think. I don't really remember, but yeah, pretty cool stuff. Let me just come up here. Like I said, don't really plan on editing this out of just laziness. But maybe I will. If I come this way, this is Johnny's house. I think he started it in the last video. I'm pretty sure he started it in the last video, but I think he's like more done or complete with it now. Doesn't really match what we were going for. I don't really care, honestly. Like, it's not. I just think it's funny. Like, it's just funny that it looks like this, and then like the rest of our town like follows like a certain style, and then his house just looks like this. But I don't really care. So yeah, that's all cool. This is still where I get all my food, or you know, like the majority of my food. I actually had a bunch of steak. I don't know what happened to it, but yeah, I should probably have like build like an automatic wheat or bread thing, but I just haven't out of laziness. But we haven't really built. I don't think we've added anything over here. Like we haven't really. This is supposed to be like the farm area. This is where I was originally gonna build my restaurant, and it might still be. But yeah, like not really any. There's nothing new over here. I really don't come over here unless I grab unless I'm getting food, and that's it. Like I don't really come over here. But over this way, there is a new big thing, kind of. super far down. You can kind of fly down here with an. Oh, I might die. Oh my god. Oh, oh my god. That was dumb. I'm lucky I didn't die. But down here is my brother's create thing. So this is where he's gonna do all of his create stuff. So he actually hasn't done any create stuff yet, really. He's done mostly just building so far. But he spent a couple days mining this area out and building this, and it looks clean. What block is this actually? Oh, this is chipped cobblestone. That's cool. That's like a really, so like, the chip mod is so cool because you can take just cobblestone and turn it into this, and it looks like honestly like better stone bricks basically. But yeah, he's working on a Steam engine design, I guess, and creative, in like a creative world, and he's gonna put it in here. I think. I don't know if he's like building it. I thought he already was building it. I don't know where it is, but yeah. So just a big area to build a bunch of create stuff. I think that's everything new in the town. That way is the end portal, but we don't really have anything there. There's nothing really to show there. Yeah, I think I got everything new in the town. Let me just fly over and see if I'm forgetting anything. No, I'm definitely not. Alright, so cobblestone generator still looks the same. Should eventually just get rid of it. It's kind of pointless at this point, but Salvation Army is still the same. No one really uses it because no one really has to, but I'm gonna go towards my factory where there is some new stuff in there. I mean, it's not really a factory, but you know, whatever. Still the same entrance. Still haven't like made it look nice. I don't run my iron farm anymore because I don't have to, because as you can see, I have so many iron blocks and I hold like a stack or so on me at all times. I'll probably not need to get iron ever again in the server's lifetime unless I literally build like a billion beacons or something, but that's not gonna happen. But this is my Steam engine. I haven't upgraded it or anything. This is my andesite farm, which I don't run anymore because I don't, kind of like the iron farm, I don't really need to. I might, if I get really into create, like build a ton of create stuff, I might need to run it more. But I have, well, I have so much andesite alloy, I probably won't. Like, this will probably last me, you know, the rest of the server, so I'm probably good on that. But yeah, so don't run that. I did upgrade it though. It used to be a very tiny, basically it was being throttled, I guess, by not having enough lava pumping into it. Like, it would be full of flint, like this chest and this hopper and the basin would be full of flint and gravel. It just didn't have enough lava, so I did upgrade the lava like a ton. So it basically never ran out, but now I don't really care. So just haven't ran that in days. But over this way, I have my area for my mechanical crafter, and then just pressing, mixing, and deploying, I guess. Basically, I mostly use this for just, if I need to make brass ingots, I'll use this. If I need to make precision mechanisms, I'll use this and this. I should probably put like a precision speed controller or whatever it's called. I always forget the name for some reason, but to make this like faster because it is kind of slow. But yeah, so this is actually just connected, if I remember, this is just like connected to, yeah, this is like basically just connected to the andesite generator, but it like splits off. And then this is a clutch and a redstone link, which I will show off in a sec. Oh, well, I fell. I'll show off in a minute, but yeah, so you go through here, you have this, and then this is my brick or bricks and flint generator, which it wasn't originally going to be a flint generator, but it produces flint, and it was originally just going to waste, but I decided to have it split the flint off and go into here. So the way it works, it generates sand, which is blown into, there's like I think there's a 25% chance that it blows the flint or the sand into it either blows the sand into flint or clay ball, or it just disappears. So this list filter, if I grab it, has, yeah, flint and clay, so it'll only allow flint and clay to come through. The flint goes in here, and then the clay comes over here and gets blown by the lava, or superheated, or whatever the term is, and it either accepts bricks or charcoal. The reason I allowed charcoal is because I started using this as a way to, I started just throwing logs on here to just get a ton of charcoal when it was running, because I didn't feel like making like a charcoal thing. So yeah, so basically blows it, get bricks. There's still a decent amount left in here, but as if you remember, I put a bunch of brick blocks in that chest. Let me sleep real quick. But yeah, the bricks were mainly built so I could build some sort of factory. I don't even know if I'm gonna do that anymore. I mean, maybe I'll use them eventually, but I don't know. This is kind of just built to build something. And one thing I will say is that this like area like genuinely kind of creeps me out. Like something about this, like just like this big, like I feel like I would like look back there and see like Herobrine or something, like, you know. But yeah, and this also has a clutch and redstone link. Except this, here I'll show you. This redstone link just doesn't work. Like a lot of the time. Like if I like leave and rejoin, like if I like break them and then like place them back and everything and set the frequency on the redstone link, it'll work. But let me show you. So this is connected through redstone links, and this is like my control room. It's pretty ghetto, but it's whatever. So this is the iron generator. If I flip this, and of course, I mean, it doesn't work, whatever. I don't know why. It's just like a weird, this is working perfectly fine like earlier. I'm sure the andesite one isn't working either for some reason. Yeah, it's not. Just for no reason, it's just not. I have no idea why. Those were working before, now they're not. And this one just hasn't worked like at all, pretty much. So I turned that on, and yeah, no, it's not running. So it's just like, I don't know why it doesn't work. I should probably look it up, but it's not a big deal because it's not like I need these running right now. But I do need to build some more machines because I just have this steam engine running, powering nothing right now. So like I've thought about just tearing the andesite and iron generator down. Like I just don't need them anymore. Like maybe I'll generate a little bit more just to be safe, but like there's just no way I'll need iron especially. But that's pretty much everything in here. Oh yeah, wait, let me show one more thing. Back here, it's also another really ghetto thing. This is where I charge my jetpack, and I can't use it right now because for some it was working fine earlier, but now whenever I fly with it, I get kicked and it says that flying isn't allowed. So I can't use it right now, but um, basically it's from an add-on we added yesterday, and I built it really quick. Basically, it gets powered through rotation, and you know, if I'm just chilling, I'll just come here and power it real quick, and then it's, you know, full power. But it does die kind of quick, which sucks. So that's why I built a portable charger, which I'll show when I'm out in the open. So yeah, I think that's everything in here, pretty much. Yeah. If I come out here, I'll show the portable charger. So when I do use the jetpack, I can, like, let's say I'm flying around the end, and I'm flying to end cities to try to like just get some loot or something, or get elytras. Like, it's kind of a risk if I do that with an elytra or without the portable charger, because I could run out of rockets. You know, if I'm traveling long enough, I will eventually run out of power in the backpack. So like, you know, the chances are low of that happening, but I built this, so I have a shulker box and then portable charger, and I'll need a wrench too. Uh, it isn't like super easy to set up or anything, but I'll show it off. So basically in here, I keep a rail, a lever, and a cart assembler, and I don't think I'll need the glue. But basically, you place on a cart, or a rail, and then you place on the cart assembler, and then I place that on the side, and then it places this, which I showed this in my video earlier. But basically, if I turn this on, you get max like rotation speed on this, and if I grab this, I mean it doesn't need to be charged right now, but if I place all this down, this will charge, even if it's empty, it'll charge in a couple seconds. So put that back in there, and then when I'm done with it, like done charging it, I flip this. It makes it into a contraption, so as you can see, it's like an entity now. Like I can't turn this on, I can't break any of the blocks or anything. I grab it, and then boom, it's in. It's a cart, so like it's pretty portable. And then I break this, put this in here, and like that's it. So it's not like super convenient. It's not like insanely convenient or anything, obviously, but it's better than nothing. It's pretty compact. I'm pretty proud of the design, even though it is quite simple, and it works. I wish I could just fly around with the jetpack, but I can't right now, unfortunately. But if I come this way, I will show what I believe is the last thing that I want to show. Here we have a village. It's very desolate. There are no more villagers left in it, which is quite depressing. I stole all the beds and everything, all the food. There's still a golem, actually. It's trapped on it. But if I come this way, oh my god, this is where I get my books. So this is where I trapped 2 villagers from the village using boats, brought them down in this area, and this is where I breed them. I always keep 2 in here at least, and then I'm gonna eventually take this one to bring out here. If I come this way, this is where I get all my books. So I give him names just as like a joke. It's kind of weird, but this is Flynn. Basically, I give him sticks. He gives me emeralds. This is my other one who I haven't named yet. Give him sticks for emeralds, and then I use those emeralds to trade with them. So I have Umbral. I got a pretty good deal. I'm breaking 3 for only 16 emeralds. It's pretty cool. Richie mending for 38, so that's quite expensive. Jack. I needed ender pearls to go to the end. So this is just, I used this one for that, so like if I just need some ender pearls. Here we go, and then Horschel, Fortune 3 for 43 emeralds, quite expensive, but it is what it is. And then this one is insane, Efficiency 5, 64 emeralds, so that's why I call them douchebag, because it's so expensive. But I really didn't feel like sitting there for like another hour trying to get a good Efficiency 5 trade, so I just took it. I've gotten, like, since this, I've gotten a couple more Efficiency 5 trades, and they were all like 58 emeralds or 62 emeralds, so it's like, I don't know if they made Efficiency 5 just super expensive from villagers or what. But yeah, like, I haven't gotten a good Efficiency 5 trade yet. This is Michael. This is another super expensive one. Sharpness 5 for 55 emeralds, but I didn't feel like, you know, like, it's not that big of a deal. I can get the emeralds pretty quick, and I always keep some on standby. Oh yeah, this is where I keep my diamonds too. And books, which I got all these books from the end dungeon, or what's it called? The not the end dungeon, I can't think of the name. I can't think of the name for some reason, but the area where the end portal is. Just I mined a bunch of the bookshelves and got those, so I should be good on books forever. This is Jax. I just thought it was funny to name a villager that. Pretty good Silk Touch trade, although Silk Touch is always cheap, so it's whatever. And then Looting 3. I got this yesterday, and thank God they went to sleep. They were being so loud. I got this yesterday. The funny thing is, I spent like an hour straight. This villager was supposed to be my Looting 3 villager originally. I spent like an hour straight trying to get Looting 3 from this villager. I just could not get it. I got Looting 2 like 3 times, but eventually I just settled for Silk Touch because I figured I might need that at some point, and I actually did put it on this shovel. But then yesterday, in like 2 minutes, I got Looting 3 on this villager after bringing him over here, so that's just how it is, I guess. But let me just sleep real quick, and then I will try to see if there's anything else that I wanna show off. I don't think there is. Let me just go back to the town. Oh yeah, I guess I'll show off one more thing. It's not really anything crazy. Can I, here, let me just see if I remember where it is. I think it's in this, is it over here? Well, let me just turn on waypoints real quick. What is the keybind? Oh, waypoint settings. Oh, it's over this way. I actually, apparently, my friend Chablis built this like right when the server started, and I had no idea. But we have a really basic XP farm down here. I use it sometimes. Hopefully no one built like a block down there and I'm about to die. Okay, good. I use it sometimes. I think it's just using a zombie spawner and they fall down here. It's really slow. But if I ever need, like when I put mending on all my tools and armor and stuff, I just came down here for like 20 minutes and just AFK'd it and let a bunch of zombies fall down and then kill them all. But yeah, I use this sometimes. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna wait for it. Oh, a zombie spawn with the backpack on the face music. Yeah, I'm not gonna kill those right now though. Is there any way I could fly? Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna follow. But I think that's about it. Yeah, I don't think. I don't know. I think that's it. Hopefully, I will say that I like after like beating the Ender Dragon and getting in the Elytra and stuff, like it does feel like now it's gonna be harder to find things to do because that was like, you know, the main thing I focused on, and like now it's just like did that, don't really need to build anything else. Got fully like pretty much max stuff for the most part. I mean not fully maxed out stuff, but like really good stuff. I will say we haven't done like anything with the Aether yet. Although I just don't have that big of an interest in messing with the Aether. I mean, it would be cool. Like, I think the Aether has custom armor and tools and stuff. Yeah, it does. Which would be really cool to get. Like, like beat some dungeons in the Aether and get like obsidian armor. Like, that would be sick. But like, I know it's like a cliche with Minecraft, but like, even with mods, like, it can't just be like it's like, there's no point in me doing that. Like, and there's, there's an argument to be made, but there's no point in doing anything in any video game because it's all pointless. But like, it's like, it's just, it could be hard to find things to do sometimes, and like, especially like, it's hard to build motivation to do things when they're is vapid the word, like they're just like kind of pointless. Like, yeah, I can go to the Aether, complete dungeons, and get these super cool swords, but it's like, why? So I've been trying to stay motivated, trying to find things to do. I actually like made like a to-do list to myself to find, just to like remember like what the things that I want to do. But like I said, it's kind of hard to find motivation to do those things when, like my to-do list currently, I think I have start a bookshop, start a restaurant, build a new base, and I think that's it. And it's like, I mean, like, yeah, like, I can do those things, but like, there's no point. And I know you have to be creative, but like, I don't know. It's just hard. It's hard. It could be hard sometimes. So I'm not saying I'm like gonna quit or anything, but I just need to reinvigorate my motivation by like starting like a project that seems like feasible, but that seems like doable, but not like super, that something that'll take super long, that it like demotivates me. Like, something I saw someone say about Minecraft is that like, to stay motivated, like, don't start a project that's gonna take you a month or something. Like, unless you're like some like YouTuber or something, or like, anything like that. Like, don't build like a super mega like base at like, that's 4,000 blocks long. Like, I think they said, like, start projects that'll take you 2 weeks, not 2 months, or start projects that'll take you a week, or like a couple days, and that's what I should do. So maybe by the next video, if there's a next one, I will have built a sort of bookshop and a restaurant. It's just, like I've said it multiple times, but it's just hard to find the motivation sometimes, especially when it kind of feels like the vibes on the server are kind of down. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like a lot of the time when me, my brother, and my friend, or and like Johnny get on the server, like, and like get in a call, like a lot of times we don't really do anything. Like we'll like kind of just like we'll barely talk and like just like do whatever like BS thing we're doing and then like get off or just like AFK and watch a YouTube video or something. And I don't want the server to die, but I won't, like, if I'm being 100% honest, it kind of feels like it's going in the direction of like it might be over soon. So not that there's anything wrong. I mean, it's literally called the 2-week Minecraft phase for a reason. Uh, like, and it's been like around 2 weeks. So I mean, it makes it's been a little over 2 weeks actually. So maybe we'll make it to like 3 or 4, but yeah. But I don't want to, I'm going off on a tangent. I'm gonna continue to play, and yeah, thanks for